Hey guys, back again for another week of the PTC Show. In case you didn't notice, I actually have named it the PTC Show. I didn't really get any suggestions for this show, so I took it upon myself to name it the PTC Show. I know, generic, maybe, but I like it. It kind of has a nice flow. Anywho, it's about negative 8 million degrees here, so I have my hoodie, I have my hat, I have my gloves. They're fingerless, so what's that mean? And I'm here to talk about what little happened in the PTC this week. Starting off, all the games on Tuesday were canceled because of the ridiculous sub-0 degree weather, but there was a big game on Wednesday in girls basketball as the Southeast Pirates traveled to take on Mogador in a battle of conference division undefeated teams. Mogador took sole possession of first place in Canada Division, notching a 52-50 victory over Southeast. Despite getting knocked around on Saturday in a cross-division game with Ravenna, the Pirates came into Wednesday's game ready to go, and were actually up 25-18 on Mogador after one quarter of play. The Wildcats were able to recover, however, notching up the defense to hold Southeast to just 2 points in the second quarter. Meanwhile, they put together a 15-2 run of their own to take a lead into the half. Ultimately, though, like my dad always said, wake me up when the final minute of the basketball game is being played, because that game came down to the final seconds of play as the Wildcats attempted an inbound pass under their own hoop with 2.2 seconds left in a 52-50 lead. The pass was deflected and ultimately intercepted around midcourt by Southeast Lydia Walbrown, who launched a Hail Mary shot that almost made the basket, clanked just a little bit off the rim. These two teams meet up again on February 12th for the season finale for both squads. I expect Mogador to enter that game undefeated because their stiffest test is Southeast, and they already won that game. I expect them to enter that game undefeated, and so the impetus is on Southeast to do the same. They're obviously a chance at an undefeated, or a chance at a outright title is out of the picture. But hey, if Southeast can stay the course and enter that game with just one loss, they got a chance to at least earn a share for a talented group of seniors led by Brittany Butcher and Jillian Fessmeyer and a number of other players who really want to end their careers at Southeast, going from worst when they took over the program as freshmen to another league title as seniors. Looking forward to Thursday, there's another big game in the league as Norton travels to take on Kent Roosevelt in girls basketball. This game was originally scheduled to be played Wednesday, but it was pushed back a day because school cancellations on Monday and Tuesday prohibited either team from practicing. So in order to get that extra practice in, that was Wednesday, and the two teams will meet tonight at Kent Roosevelt. This one's a big game for Roosevelt because the Rough Riders are currently in first place, and they are looking to win a division title. That has not happened at Roosevelt in quite some time. Meanwhile, the Norton Panthers are defending league champions, and they are a game behind Kent Roosevelt in Metro Division standing. So they are looking to pull even with Roosevelt. Or Roosevelt is looking to, either get some space between them and Norton and also keep pace with Ravenna, who is tied with them with one loss in league play. On Friday, in boys actions, repeat as Norton also travels to take on Kent Roosevelt in boys basketball. Kent Roosevelt is 5-0 at home this season, and they are currently locked in a three-way tie with Norton and Field atop the Metro Division. A victory on Friday would really go a long way towards creating some separation and giving Roosevelt momentum as it heads into the second half of their league schedule. That's actually going to be a great game because if you look at the league from a year-to-year basis, in the Metro Division, there are three teams that are usually considered to be the most athletic. Ravenna, Kent Roosevelt, and Norton, year in, year out, are the most athletic programs in the division. I would have to give a coaching edge to Norton, however. Rod Swartz is a fantastic coach, and he always has that team playing hard and playing good basketball. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the coaching at Norton can overcome some really, really good athletes at Kent Roosevelt. And having watched games at Roosevelt in the past, that place is going to be hopping. Actually, two of my most favorite places to cover a game in the league are Norton and Roosevelt, so that's kind of crazy that came together like that. On Saturday, Field travels to take on Ravenna in a Metro Division battle. The last time these two teams matched at Field, it was a very competitive game until the final stretch. It was a little sloppy. But it was early in the season. Both teams were kind of still trying to find their footing and find their identities. And so I expect a cleaner game, although I also expect to see Ravenna kind of pull away in this one. Ravenna, since their loss to Roosevelt a couple of weeks ago, has really, really been on a tear. I believe they've notched their 9th win of the season tonight when they beat Springfield. Here it is. They beat Springfield 39-27. They really went on a tear since that Roosevelt game. They've been getting a lot of contributions from their inside players like Taylor Gibb and Nicole Simpson and Fallon Schwab Davis. And their guards, as always, are talented in Jalen Starks and Deja Sanders. And so it's going to be a stiff test for Field because they just don't have the numbers and the number of options that Ravenna has. But the last time they played them tough. They're a well-coached team. Craig Nettleton knows what he's talking about, and I'm sure he's going to have them ready to go. So it's important for Field to get that win, and it is equally important for Ravenna to keep pace, or depending on what happens today with Norton and Kent Roosevelt, maybe take some control in the Metro Division leading into the second half of the season. Hey guys, as always, I'm going to keep it slim, keep it short here because it is freezing cold, and I'm going to sip up some check. Anywho, before I go freeze myself, hopefully I'm able to respond to any of your Twitter messages at RC Sports Now, any of your emails at charris@recordpub.com, any of your Facebook questions at Colin Harris Record-Courier, or any other way you want to get a hold of me, try visiting recordpub.com, smoke signals, carrier pigeons, options. Anywho, I asked on Twitter a couple days ago to send me questions. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know what you guys want to know about the league. I want to know what you guys think are the teams to look out for, what the players to look out for, who's coming up, Let me know. I am here for you. Until then, until next time, stay warm, stay focused, and I will talk to you next time inside the PTC on the creatively named PTC Show.